Hello everybody. In this video, let us discuss about summary indexing in Splunk. What is a summary index? As name suggests, Splunk, it will be creating the summary of the particular data inside the index, and hence it is called as the summary index. In this particular index, it will be creating the summary and it will be storing the particular data, and hence it is called as the summary index. This particular data which is ingested, right, it will be pre-aggregating that particular data and then will be ingesting, so that it can always get the data very fast with high performance. So whenever you are getting the data from the particular summary index, the performance naturally increases and the processing time decreases. For example, say if you are dealing with the data where it is 5 years old, so already you would have 5 years of data ingested into your Splunk environment. And for suppose if you want to get data, daily data, whatever the data that has been produced one day before, the data, if you want to produce it as a report to a particular piece, or 1 week data or 1 month data, does that matter? You need not search the entire 5 years of data, but what you can do, you can always ingest this 1 day data or 1 week data, 1 month data likewise, and you can always get that particular information as a report to a particular piece. So while executing like that, it will be executing very fast. Otherwise, whatever the data that it is having, right, for all the 5 years, it has to search across all the particular data and then it has to bring the results, which will be quite expensive as well. The licensing will be more and the performance also decreases. This is what we can always understand about the summary index. So now let us create a particular summary index and let us see how to ingest the data into the particular summary index as well. So before that one, if you have to perform summary index, or if you want to use a summary index basically, so you can always do in 3 ways. One thing is that you can always use report acceleration. You can always use report acceleration. Basically, you can always put the data into summary index and you can always achieve report acceleration. Then you can always achieve data model acceleration as well. Data model acceleration. So while using, to achieve this report acceleration and data model acceleration, you can always use summary index and you can always achieve the acceleration. And thirdly, the same summary indexing itself. So in 3 ways, you can always use the summary index. Okay, one is report acceleration, data model acceleration, and summary indexing, right? And again, if I consider the summary indexing, you can always do in 2 ways again. One is that you can always do scheduling of a particular report. Scheduling of a report. And you can automatically ingest the particular data into the summary index. Automatically, you can ingest the data within the certain time frame. Whatever the particular schedule you will be making for that particular report, based on the schedule, it will be ingesting the data into the summary index. This is one thing. And the other thing is that we will be using collect command from the SQL editor, by writing SQL queries, and we will be ingesting the data into the summary index. So manually, this will be done automatically, whereas it will be done manually, by using collect command. So in this video, exclusively we'll be looking for the scheduling a particular report and then automatically ingesting the data into the summary index, right? That is the thing that we'll be doing. So without any delay, let us go to the Splunk interface. This is my Splunk interface. Already I have opened this one. And if I go to my search and reporting app, and if I go to my SQL editor over here, I can always search with my native index. Index equals to net underscore index. And again, I will be using index, and I'll be using the source type. In my index, I do have 3 source types. This is basically e-commerce related site data. Okay, and we'll be having 3 source types. One is secure-2, access_combined_w cookie, and vendor_sales. I'll be prominently using this particular access_combined_cookie, w cookie. Okay, and what I'll be doing over here is that I'll be extending this one with the table command, this is SQL query, and I'll be producing something like client IP. So this data is related to the particular, as I told you, e-commerce site data, right? So I can always access from which machine the particular e-commerce site has been connected, and again, what are the products that have been accessed by the particular user, and the category to which that particular product belongs, and whether that has been, the web page has been rendered properly or not for that particular user. All this information I can always produce. Okay, so I can always get from the particular fields over here that are available over here. That's why I'm going to put that particular information over here. So client IP for the particular machine that the user has been used, and again product ID, whatever the product he has searched for, and the category ID, to which category it belongs to, and again the status code, whether whenever he is accessing, okay, whether the particular web page has been rendered properly or not. Okay, so this information I'll be accessing. Okay, and if I search this one, I'll be getting that information. Okay, so this thing I will be pushing this information. I will be actually, I want to push this information to the particular summary index, and from that particular summary indexing directly I can always search like this. Okay, but what I want to get this particular information to summary index first of all, and based on that one, if I want to have the data in whatever fashion I want, whether I want, as I was specified earlier, 1 day data or 1 week data like that, or 1 month data as well, so I can always get that particular information, right? So let me do one thing over here. Let me take timestamp value as well, because based on timestamp I want to get the thing right. So if I search again, I can always find the timestamps as well again over here. So from this particular thing, for example, say if I want to know the topmost IP addresses, that means the users who have used the particular website, okay, for more number of times, top 10 users who have used the particular website for more number of times, I can always get that information by saying top. Okay, client type, if I specify, I can always get that one. But apart from that, I can always include the timestamp as well, because it is important actually, because to get according to the particular time I want, right? So that's why. Okay, so if I say top_time client IP based on the particular time, and the client IP topmost 10 results will be getting over here. Okay, so this is the particular information, or else I can always use stats as well. Stats count by the same fields, _time client IP, if I say also, I'll be getting the counts as well. Okay, so likewise, so that is the, but here I won't be getting the topmost values. Okay, I will be getting all the particular things. Okay, that is the difference. However, we are not we want to get this particular data into summary indexing. That is our motto over here, not about the particular commands whatever we are using. Okay, so if this particular information, let me put top only. Okay, so that only specific set of data only will be had. Okay, so whenever we are searching, right, we can always search like this by using the top command, and we can always get the results. But whenever you are passing this particular data into the summary index, right, you can always use the commands starting with SI. What are the transforming commands you are using? The same transforming commands you can always start with SI, and you can always push the data into the particular summary index. See, now if I say SI top, and if I say search, it will be showcasing the counts likewise. But here, see, not 10 results, it is showcasing all the results, just like how we have seen for stats. Here also we are getting the particular thing over here, but the counts, it is different, it is representing with a different field name, CVP_result_count, like that it is providing the particular things over here. Okay, so this is the particular thing. And apart from this, right, so another important thing is that it will be, whenever we push this data into the summary index, it will be creating some more fields. So actually data as it is, it won't be producing, but by using various fields, it will be giving. So for example, say if I remove this one, and if I say add info, so whatever the information I'm getting apart from the table command over here, info max time, info min time, info search time, info SID, all this particular information, it will be ingesting into the summary index. Okay, that is what it will be doing. And apart from this, whatever I specify over here, SI top underscore time client IP. Okay, then it won't be showcasing all these things because of the reason I am putting SI. Okay, but this information, right, for showing you, I have put add information, add info, I have added this particular command. But Splunk, whenever we ingest this data into summary index, right, okay, it will be automatically appending all this particular information, what are the fields we have seen while adding the particular add info, all those fields automatically it will be getting the particular thing as well. Okay, that is the particular thing. So this is the particular command I am going to use, and what I'll be doing, I will be saving this as a particular report, right? So report, so client counts. Okay, so client counts I'll be specifying, or else client underscore counts I'll be specifying. Whatever the name I want, I can always put here. Also description client counts I'll be specifying. Okay, if I save, it will be saved. Okay, so once after saving this particular report, right, so now what I have to do, so always do remember, whenever you want to give the particular summary index, whenever you want to use the summary index, okay, whenever you want to use the summary index, you have to first of all create an index. That is the thing that we have to do. Okay, that is already it is there, we have to create it. Okay, and apart from that, okay, we have to schedule the report. First of all, only schedule the reports only we can always use for summary index. Okay, so that is the particular thing. So before that one, again I have to give permissions as well, so where I can always give permissions across all the apps, reading for everyone and writing for admin and power user. I'll be saving this one. Okay, and what I'll be doing right now, I'll be going to the particular all configurations over here, and I'll be client star, if I say client underscore counts. This is the particular report that we have created right now. Several other similar reports I have created already. Okay, so client underscore counts I'll be showcasing over here, and this is the particular thing, right? So I'll be canceling this one. Okay, and if I go edit over here, so already we have given permissions, and what I have to do right now, I have to edit the schedule right now. I have to schedule the report basically. So I'll be clicking on edit schedule over here, and I will be checking on this checkbox so that it will be showing the options over here. And what I'll be doing, I will be scheduling the report based on the, even though Splunk gives our options over here, I'll be going for cron schedule. Okay, and I'll be giving the cron schedule over here. A cron schedule is a 5-tab thing where you can always provide the particular thing. Okay, so I'll be making another video regarding the cron tab and all. Okay, so it is a very easy thing only. You can always give the particular cron tab expression, cron expression, by using a 5-tab expression basically it is. Okay, so star /2 star 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 star. This means that I'm going to execute this particular report. I'm going to schedule this particular report for every 2 minutes. Iteratively, for every 2 minutes, I'm going to schedule this particular report. That's why I have given this particular expression. And time range, right? I want, what is this time range? What is the particular range of the particular records that I have to get from my summary index? So I don't want all time. Okay, what I want, only I want a specific time range for 1-day data. Okay, so what I'll be doing, I'll be going to this advanced tab over here. Okay, so and what I can give is that 1688. So this is as I specified 2020 data we have 1688D. I will be specifying, and latest minus 1687 days. So this means from 16th August. So I do have this data from 16th August of 2020. So somewhere around 23 August 2020 I do have, but out of those data I'm selecting only from 16 to 17. Okay, so whenever I'm recording from that time, so 13:36 at 1:36 p.m. right now. So I'll be applying this one. Okay, and this is the custom time I have put, and schedule priority. Okay, I have select. So Splunk provides 3 types of schedule priority over here. One is the default, one is the higher, and the other is the highest. So naturally everybody will be selecting highest only, right? So I'll be selecting highest over here. So whenever we select highest like this, okay, so what Splunk is specifying over here, see, even though I have provided 3 options over here, you have selected highest. So now if you specify highest over here, so not only you are the person who are selecting highest as the particular priority, several other persons are also there where they would also been scheduled with highest as the priority, right? Or else you yourself for other reports, you have scheduled with highest as the priority. So how can I execute? What are the time span you have specified? What are the schedule you have given? It will be for every 2 minutes. That means for every second minute, I have to schedule your report. Because of the reason you have given highest as a priority, and several other reports may also exist for the same time, right? So that's why I cannot guarantee you, I cannot confirm you that I'll be executing within the same time frame, that is exactly at the second minute. I cannot guarantee you, but what I will be doing, I will be scheduling a particular window. I'll be giving you a threshold time period. So within 5 minutes from the particular time whatever you have given, okay, or from 15 minutes, 30 minutes, likewise I'll be giving some time. You can always select the particular threshold time, okay, so that I can guarantee you that I will be executing within that particular time. So if I select 5 minutes over here, okay, so from the exactly second minute, I may not schedule your report, but from then onwards within 5 minutes I can guarantee you that I will be scheduling your report. Okay, that's what it is specifying, okay, over here. Just like if you go to a temple, right, especially for example say on Mahasivaratri, okay, if you go to a particular temple, so if you book a ticket for performing Abhishek Mandal, okay, early in the morning at 5 a.m., because after that time on that particular day the rush increases still, right? So that's why what you have done, you have taken the ticket early at 5 a.m. Abhishekam, right? But whenever you go over there, because you are late by 2 minutes or 3 minutes, okay, by the time itself other people, okay, they have occupied the particular premises where the Abhishekam is being done, okay. So that means what, apart from you, even other people are also there even at that early morning, okay, so who want to perform Abhishekam and all. So they have occupied that particular Abhishekam place, right, the premises. So now what does the priest or the Purohit says? Sir, already some people have occupied, okay, there is no space for you to do Abhishekam right now. Please wait for 10 minutes. So that in the next batch, I will be ensuring you that you will be having the Abhishekam and all, right? That is what he will be specifying, correct? So similar is the case here as well, okay. So it will be it will be giving a threshold period of 5 minutes, 15 minutes like that, and within that particular time it will be specifying that it will be executing, it will be scheduling a report because of the reason you have already given highest as the particular priority, right? That is the thing that you can always consider. And again, you can always select auto as the particular option. If you don't want to have this particular threshold time period 5 minutes, 15 minutes like that, you can always use auto as the particular option, where Splunk only will be deciding when to execute based on the reports that have been scheduled at that same time as well, okay. So that is the particular thing we can always do. And what I'll be doing right now, I'll be clicking on save over here, okay, so that the report will be saved. So now what we have to do, we have just to schedule the report right now. We have scheduled the report, and now what we have to do, we have to create the summary index, right? That is what we can always do. So what I'll be doing, I'll be going to settings tab over here. I'll be clicking on the indexes, okay, and I'll be clicking on new index, okay. So client accounts is the particular index name I'll be giving, okay, where I'll be using this as the summary index, and I'll be clicking on save, okay. So if I click on save right now, what I can do, yeah, so I can always go to the settings tab again, all configurations, and I can always search for the report. It's client counts, client star. If I specify, it will be searching for me client underscore counts. If I open this one again, I can cancel this, okay, and if I click on edit again, I'll be finding edit summary indexing, okay. I have to edit my summary index. I have created the index okay, where I'll be treating as a summary index. Okay, and now I have to edit the summary index in order to configure that one. So what I'll be doing, I'll be checking this checkbox over here. Okay, so now if I click over here, see client counts is the particular summary index I just created. Okay, I'll be selecting, okay, the index I have created, I'll be using this as a summary index right now. Okay, so client counts I'll be selecting, and here we do have all fields. What is this all fields actually? All fields here, right? So here, so this indicates that it is not just like your particular fields, whatever, whenever you make a search in the SQL editor page or the search head. So whatever the fields that you will be having, right, where you will be searching with events and fields. This is not the fields representation over here, but this is for your usage where you can always represent your data. So what I can do if I say client underscore counts, client underscore counts. So if you want to represent my data, okay, how I can represent, just like whenever you make a search, how the Splunk, it will be representing your data by using the fields like index, source type, right? So here also the particular fields, okay, the field whatever you are going to add, it will be representing your indexed data, summary indexed data. Okay, so client underscore counts equals to client counts, I'll be saying. Okay, and I'll be clicking on save over here. So if I click on save, so my summary index has been saved. So now if I see over here, if I click on the particular, so if I go to my activity tab, and if you click on jobs over here, see, because of the reason I have already scheduled my report, right? See, client underscore counts has been scheduled, already it has been scheduled, okay, and it has executed at 1342 seconds. It is executed at 1342 seconds. Okay, so right now it is 1344 again, okay, 1:44 p.m. and if I search this one again, see, it has been got. Okay, so this particular thing. Okay, so now if you have done correct, okay, so if I search with my particular summary index, if I duplicate this particular thing, if I go to my SQL editor page over here, search and reporting app, okay, so index equals to, what is the index name we have given? Index equals to client counts is the index we have given, and if I search this one, see, we have got the data over here, 2873 records. Okay, so this is the particular thing. Okay, so likewise we can always ingest the data into the particular in the particular things. Okay, so we can always get the data into the particular client counts index. Okay, so this is the way we can always ingest the data, and again we can always showcase. And again, if I see, if after some time, okay, again if I search, right, so again I'll be having some more data added, because for every 2 minutes the data will be ingested into the particular summary index, and summary data will be showcased over here. And if you see over here, see, that's what I have specified earlier. See, search underscore name, with this search underscore name a field will be created automatically. Splunk only creates this field, and apart from that, see, info min underscore time, info max underscore time, info search. Okay, so all these particular fields, CVP underscore result underscore count, I have shown you right earlier, all these fields it will be ingested. Okay, and apart from all these things, client underscore counts, for representation sake, we have put this particular fields, right? It is representing with this thing as well. See here, client underscore counts also will be getting with client's count. So whenever you want to represent this data, when searching, you can always identify that particular data has been ingested. Okay, so this is how you can always ingest the data automatically into a summary index. So summary index, why we'll be doing? See, now whatever the data, 1 day data we are getting, right? So we can always get this particular data, 1 day data. Likewise, we'll be getting. So 1 day data if you want, on a particular day before, if you want, you can always get that data, or 1 week data. Okay, so based on the 1 day's data is cumulatively whatever you do have. Okay, you can always get the 1 week data as well. So likewise, you can always get the data, but you need not search for the entire span of a time period. For example, say if you do have 5 years of data. So in that way, it will always get the data fast, search the data fast with more efficiency, right? That is the main use. So in the subsequent video, right, we will be seeing how to use summary indexing by using the collect command. Okay, this is also important. Okay, so we'll be seeing this one. right? So this is all in this video. Please like, share and subscribe to this particular channel so that it will be useful for others as well. Again, we'll be meeting with another topic. Until then, have a great time. Bye-bye.